And on a sad note, the remains of Ololade Hakeem Akintunde, manager of program service at Ogun State Television, have been laid to rest in accordance with Islamic rites. Friends, family members, colleagues and sympathizers gathered to witness the final journey of the respected media professional. Ololade Hakeem Akintunde battled a prolonged illness for nearly 4 years before his passing. Bumi Adigun reports on the burial rites.
It was truly the end of an era as family, friends and colleagues bid farewell to a renowned sports broadcaster, a journalist of distinction, a devoted father, and a man loved by many.
Unites every Nigerian. When it comes to football, everybody forgets wherever you are from. And of course, once the Super Eagles are doing well, the Super Falcons are doing well, it doesn't really matter how we are governed. That joy alone overclouds us, and of course, we are always very happy.
Ololade Hakeem Ololade Akintunde fought a courageous battle against illness, struggling with a prolonged health challenge for nearly 4 years. During this difficult period, support poured in from all quarters. Well-wishers contributed financially, while the government also played a significant role in efforts to restore his health. However, in submission to the will of Almighty Allah, he answered the final call like the last whistle that signals the end of a football match.
Well, we have to remember him for his religious upright and his steadfastness.
Hakeem is a very resilient person, and whatever he believes in, he will always make sure that he fights it to the end.
I've been together for years, and I know what Hakeem has done, even as I am today. The 2 elections that I ran at the federal level, even in Castina, in Benin, talk of where he always be with me.
Sincerely, very shocking. But we call it Valediction Forbidden Mourning because for a while he has been sick. He needs to rest.
The janaza prayer was held at the Central Mosque Okelewu Abeokuta, after which his remains were interred at the Muslim burial ground in Olomore. The Minister of State for Health and Social Welfare, Dr. Akintunde Salako, alongside other dignitaries, used the occasion to emphasize the importance of early cancer detection and timely medical intervention.
Cancer is not a deadly disease to the extent that it is detected at a very early stage. Unfortunately, some cancers are very difficult to detect at the very early stage because of the organ that they affect. As an example, cancer of the pancreas. The pancreas is right inside the body. It is next to the liver, next to some part of the intestine. Most of the time, by the time you discover it, it should have spread to the liver and to the intestine. And because it is right inside the body, it's difficult to have an early detection.
So as he goes, our hearts and prayers are with the Akintunde family. His wife has become a widow. The children have lost a caring father. Ogun State has lost one of his promising sons. May Allah forgive him and admit him to Al-Jannah Firdaus, particularly in this month of Shaban.
Hakeem Akintunde worked closely with me. As I've been a personal friend. He's somebody that in his profession, you cannot but listen to him. When I was commissioner for sports, he supported me always, gave me useful advice that made me to be so successful while I was in the affairs of sport ministry.
Death is actually what we all do. We all go at one time or the other. Though it is painful that it's left us at this moment.
So touching because he was a friend, kind, a good man, and I'm still trying to process it.
Ololade Hakeem Akintunde is survived by his wives and 5 daughters who shared a close bond with their father and will deeply feel his absence.
My dad is He's kind, he's loving, he's a philanthropist in his own way. He's always trying to help. He's not perfect, but he was the best dad any of my siblings and I could ever ask for.
The message at the gathering was unmistakable, a sober reminder to all that death is inevitable. The general manager of the Ogun State Television, Tunde Kasim, expressed appreciation to the governor and all those who supported the late broadcaster during his illness and offered prayers for the peaceful repose of his soul.
To thank the government of Ogun State under the leadership of Prince Dapo Abiodun for the support rendered to our late friend, late colleague, Hakeem Akintunde. I know for sure that the governor magnanimously, gave him a huge amount of money for his medical care.
After the interment, everyone left the venue, leaving Alhaji Hakeem Akintunde amongst those who have been buried at the cemetery. A message to all that death is inevitable and it can come anytime. Bumi Adigun, OGTV News.